What's going on, Dragon Ball Z fans? UnrealEntGaming here today presenting my review for another Dragon Ball Z fan-made manga entitled Dragon Ball Z War Between the Gods. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to give out the overall synopsis that this is a fan-made manga created by Brian Hampton. Now, Dragon Ball Z War Between the Gods is a fan-based story dedicated to as much of the unknown realm of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, especially the aftermath of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods. So this is an alternative manga that I've been reading, as I stated once again, created by a fan for the fans. So to pretty much sum up the overall synopsis of Dragon Ball Z War Between Gods, Beerus is pretty much asleep. He is in a deep cryo sleep where Whis walks in and pretty much triggers a giant bomb, which allows Beerus to reawaken from his slumber. And to kick off the actual beginning, it's really hilarious because Beerus awakens and his first words are pudding, because I mean it actually follows based off of what happened off of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods, with Beerus wanting pudding and pretty much wanting to destroy the entire solar system over pudding. And Whis pretty much tells Beerus, like, come on Lord Beerus, you don't want some pudding? And of course, Beerus, being the little sucker that he is, he actually wakes up and he follows Whis, and Whis pretty much asks him, like, hey man, you've been having all these dreams or whatnot, like when are you gonna decide to like just quit the whole pudding gimmick? And Beerus is like, that will never happen, I see this as a delicious substance, and I will have it, and if I don't, I'll be very disappointed, but I will destroy the earth and whatnot. So Whis pretty much tells Beerus, like, Goku and Vegeta, might want to decide on that, because you never really know if they might have increased their powers or not by the time you've fallen asleep and whatever. So pretty much Beerus doesn't really care. He's like, I want the pudding, I'm ready for the pudding, let's go back to Earth, let's take it, and if anybody tries to step in our way again, we are gonna just sort them out easily. So in a flash, Beerus and Whis set course to Earth and they're gone. In a paradigm, there is a voice that pretty much is out there, and there is a person or a being or an entity out there watching Beerus's every move. And pretty much it's very ominous, because he's pretty much looking after what Beerus has done, and he's pretty much cursing Beerus's name, pretty much stating, Beerus, I'm coming for you, and today the god of destruction will be destroyed. How dare you betray your natural order as a god, you scum. I will kill you for disobeying and breaking your own rules. So what does that entirely mean? That just means that, of course, Beerus was supposed to destroy the earth, and since he spared the earth thanks to, Goku and the others, he didn't really necessarily get the job done. So of course there is a being out there who's been watching Beerus, and he's pretty much really pissed off at Beerus. He's like, alright, well, you're a piece of crap because you weren't able to do what you were supposed to do thanks to, foolish emotion, so I'm gonna get you for that. So to make a very long story short, Beerus arrives, Whis arrives, they're all like, hey, what's up guys, and everybody's like, oh shit, they're back. They offer to play a game, everybody's trying to play a game, Bulma's playing a game, Whis is like, well, what kind of game are you playing, Vegeta, are you going to sing for us again and stuff like that? So they're pretty much making mockery of Vegeta once again, and then, during the game, like, as they're all having a good time with her, there is a voice out there, a very ominous voice that yells out, Beerus! And Beerus just pretty much leaps out of the pool in fear and anger and determination, and he looks around, and there is this mysterious character that just, appears, and Whis pretty much, tells Goku, like, this won't be good, so Goku and Vegeta, you guys stay here while we handle this. And Goku and Vegeta are like, what? So not to give away any spoilers, but the voice pretty much challenges Beerus, and he's telling Beerus, how dare you destroy the one planet that I created, the one planet that I called home, you're gonna pay. And Beerus is like, what do you mean? Like, what the hell is your planet? And then the voice was like, the planet of the Saiyans, the warriors that I created in my image. You pretty much led, Frieza the Destroyer to destroy. And then Beerus is like, oh, Planet Vegeta. That weakling Frieza was the one that destroyed it. It wasn't me. Sorry. It was just a sorry excuse for a planet anyway. So if you feel like I destroyed it, I didn't really destroy it. Frieza did, but Frieza's not alive anymore, so you have to take your problem somewhere else. And pretty much this mysterious character is like, regardless of who destroyed my planet, it was your fault, you bastard, because you were the one that was watching and guarding that section of the universe. So, you are a god of destruction, and we agreed that we weren't going to destroy, pretty much our secular planets that we create. So if Beerus creates a planet, there is no other god that can touch it except for Beerus. If somebody else creates a planet, Beerus or anybody else cannot touch it. So, you know, this mysterious character has been revealed to be Celzar, and Celzar is just like this ominous god, and you know, Beerus does engage Celzar, and Celzar does actually fight Beerus, and he beats the crap out of Beerus really badly. I'm not really going to get too much into it because I really want you guys to read it. The link will be in the description below, in the comment section below, but Beerus fights Celzar, and Goku's like, well, who the hell is Celzar? And Whis tells Goku that, you know, he is the god of battle. He is a very powerful being, and, you know, this fight can get very out of hand, and I wish you and Vegeta would go back to the party until this is over. And Vegeta's like, no, we're gonna stay here, and we're gonna watch this shit, because this shit is fucking, like, amazing. And then pretty much the story depicts, you know, Celzar slamming Beerus into the moon and pretty much grabbing his face and then slamming him like from like crater to crater. And Goku and Vegeta are asking each other like, what's going on? Just as Celzar is actually slamming Beerus around the earth and whatnot. And Whis is pretty much telling Goku and Vegeta that their feud runs deeper than you can imagine. But it wasn't always that way. Lord Beerus and Celzar were actually, you know, always competitive to begin with. The restraint between the two, you know, it actually dates back way longer than, you know, time itself. And Lord Beerus and, you know, Celzar actually always had disagreements. And they always created planets and they always destroyed each other's planets. So picture Celzar and, you know, Beerus being, you know, one of the same. Like Goku and Vegeta, perhaps. And Goku's like, well, what started their first altercation? And Whis pretty much tells Goku that Celzar believed that he could have created a race of people who grew infinitely stronger with every battle, that one day a new god of battle would emerge and surpass even him, thereby taking his place. It was only then that, you know, they were met by beings that, you know, happened to be Saiyans, and Vegeta's like, you know, what became of your home planet? And it pretty much like this has to sum up, you know, Planet Vegeta and all of those things, because actually, you know, Celzar was responsible, so was Beerus. So pretty much at like going back to the battle is like heating up back and forth, you know. Celzar's like smirking as he's beating the piss out of Beerus. Beerus is actually trying to keep up, but based on the story alone, Celzar is supposed to be far more powerful than Lord Beerus. And Beerus is getting the piss beat out of him, and then, you know, he's getting his face stomped out, and Whis is like, Lord Beerus, and, you know, Lord Beerus is laying on the ground motionless towards the end of the fight, and Whis is very concerned, and Vegeta pretty much tells Goku like, hey Kakarot, I believe we have no other choice, it's time for fusion. So Goku and Vegeta actually fuse for the first time in a long time, creating Vegito. And as Vegito is slowly flying towards Celzar and Beerus, Celzar's like, how dare the two of you even try to fight me? I'm your creator. And Vegito's like, well, you may have created my race, but that doesn't mean to me that, you know, you're stronger than me, or if that better than me. That's all I care about. I care about to see if, you know, if you're gonna hurt life, you're gonna have to go through me. So Vegito becomes a Super Saiyan, and Vegito's like, you know, you haven't seen anything yet. You know, I can go to many levels beyond this, and then you won't even be able to touch me. So right now, this is just a warm-up. And Celzar's like, oh, wow, this trick again. You know, I already know about all this. This is nothing new. I made these forms for you. And Celzar's like, however, I'm glad you transformed, because right now, you wouldn't last 1 second against me in your regular form. So Vegito's walking over to Beerus, and he pretty much looks down on him, and he pretty much tells him, like, don't worry, I got you, and all this stuff. And then finally, Vegito becomes a Super Saiyan 3. And then Celzar's like, you think you're noble for doing this? You think you're noble for saving another god? Even in your current form as a Super Saiyan 3, my power is still infinitely greater than yours, and I can still smash your ass into the ground anyway. So, not to give away too much, Vegito is using the final Kamehameha. You know, there's ki blasts all over the place, but yet Vegito can't really penetrate this god, because this god is actually on a far different level than Vegito, even as a Super Saiyan 3. So, you know, to make a long story short, Celzar fights Super Saiyan 3 Vegito, and things aren't looking so good. You know, Beerus is still alive, but he's barely motionless. You know, he's laying on the ground and whatnot. So, pretty much this story has to do with Celzar, Beerus, and Vegito in essence. You know, the hatred between Beerus and Celzar has been dating back since the beginning of time, you know, and Vegito is actually trying to help Beerus, because he's like, whoa, man, like, you're not going to kill a fellow god, are you? Like, that's not cool. And it's not like Celzar cares, because he's always wanted to kill Beerus anyway. So, not to give too much away, I will say that this is a very interesting fan-made manga. Of course, not every manga can be the best, not every manga can be the worst. This was a very, very interesting manga. It was a very good manga. I will say this, Selzer actually sounds way too overpowered. Of course, there were certain scenarios where he did get a little hurt, and he was using his genocide wave, and all of these things were happening. But in essence, I also feel as if there was a key factor missing, and that was having to transform into a Super Saiyan God. Why wasn't Vegito able to become a god, being that Goku's a part of Vegito is beyond me. The only complaint that I actually have about this manga is the lack of art. If any one of you out there are ever going to create a fan-made manga, please make sure that you have actual pictures of your manga being, shown. Dragon Ball New Age has, of course, a boatload of its own imagery and, anime, sort of like, I guess you could say encryptions of, how it should be. Images and whatnot, some really awesome pictures of rigor and stuff like that. So this actual manga only has 3 specific pictures, and that sucks because I wanted to see more, and I've always wondered how it would actually look like if it was actually etched down and drawn. But overall, the war between gods is very interesting, given the fact that Beerus and Selzer actually have a very long and predated history. So once again, everybody, if you guys want to read this, the link will be in the comment section below if you guys want to go on ahead and click on it and check it out. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the story. I'm not going to give away too much. I really want you guys to go on ahead and read it. It is quite long, but I think it's definitely deserved a read, so to say, because people that make fan-made mangas and fan-made stories are actually the ones that are keeping Dragon Ball Z alive. So let me know what you guys think of this story in the comment section below. What do you guys think of Dragon Ball Z War Between Gods? Do you guys like it? Do you guys hate it? Do you guys think any of this makes sense? Do you guys think it actually makes perfect sense? What can they improve on? What would you guys like to see? Let me know in the comment section below, everybody. Thank you all for watching once again. My name is UnrealEntGaming. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Dragon Ball Z news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to hit it up with a like and a favorite. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Also, if you want to recommend some custom-made Dragon Ball Z fan mangas, if you want me to go over some fan-made mangas, let me know in the comment section below. Send me the link of the manga that you guys want me to review, and I will definitely do that. Once again, everybody, thank you all for watching. You guys are the ones that actually make Dragon Ball Z so interesting. I've gone through many mangas before. I've actually read many mangas before, and just very, very awesome stories, very, very awesome character development. So if you guys want me to do more, just let me know in the comment section below. Thank you all for watching, everybody. Once again, long live Dragon Ball Z, and I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll be seeing you all in the next episode. Take it easy, everybody. Peace out.